Welcome back to the Rebirth podcast.
Hello.
How do you not open with Merry Christmas?
Special Christmas edition. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
very festive episode.
we're back with a lovely episode. I know we've been gone for a while. That may have been due to audio issues, but we fixed them.
Apparently.
Hopefully, got a new fancy mic and everything.
Well, if you're seeing this, then he's fixed it.
Yeah.
If you never see this,
if you never see it, this is another unreleased episode.
Is there?
You won't know about it.
When we get a Patreon, we'll put it on there.
Paid memberships only. Yeah.
The first subscriber episode.
For the price of 1 cup of coffee a month.
But yeah, we're back for the Christmas movie draft.
Ooh,
As
seasonal.
you might have already seen.
Seasonal. So we have a special guest.
Jack, who, fun fact, was supposed to be in the barbecue draft
Yes.
and then left. So,
That did happen.
Pretty much.
we thought we'd have to get him back in to see what he's made of.
6 to 8 months later.
And if I'm honest, this is not my draft topic. Like, it is not one I have expertise in, so we needed someone else in to
You
kind
must
of...
have watched Christmas movies growing up.
I'm just not a movie guy. Like,
Yeah, you're a reality TV guy.
You're like a
we
series
did a
man.
reality TV draft, number one.
Series man.
We wouldn't be able to name 5.
Go on.
This is all getting cut. 11/22/63. That was a series that I watched once.
Reality TV.
Oh, reality TV. Sorry, I can't even answer the question. Love Island, Big Brother, Survivor, Singles Inferno 2.
Nice. Season 1 and Season 2.
Boom.
I don't know if that counts, but we'll give it to you.
Love Island Season 1, Love Island Season 2, Love Island.
So we've not done this in a while, Rob, and I distinctly remember the last time we drafted,
When it was
you had a
biased.
hissy fit over our selection of who goes first,
Yeah.
who goes second.
And then we put like 50 names on the thing, which was just Rob Amir, and you still won.
So I'm wondering,
did he
have you
fix
put any
Not fixed, actually fixed. Yeah.
have you put any thought into a new solution for this? Because, like, I think the wheel of names is fair. I have not rigged this at all. No, you know what? I'm just trying to put in 100 different variations,
So it still lands on a minute.
so it's fair.
It's like it's got to be maybe it's like we do like a random like equals rand on
A random number generator.
Excel because Excel's like
Oh yeah, Excel can't be rigged ever.
yeah.
Sorry.
So in the order the aim of fairness, we've added several names. We're each on this wheel several times.
Well, it gives it a bit more spice.
It gives it a bit more.
Oh,
peril.
I realise we're not.
Odds are still the same.
They are, but
You've done nothing, like, other than just make yourself feel better with a placebo effect.
yes.
It's still a 1/3
But you're
chance.
split up more though, aren't you? I don't know.
As you can see, instead of 3, there's like 300 different names. All just Rob, Jack, and Amir. So, you know what? Let's go for it. So, if you get chosen, you get to choose draft pick 1, 2, or 3.
So I've not done this before. It's if you go last in the round, you go first in the second round.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's snakes
So
back.
top and
Yeah.
tail, yeah.
So let's go. Let's shuffle and see what happens.
See what happens when it lands on Amir. What colour are you, Amir?
Different colours.
It landed on
Jack!
Jack.
Yes.
Rob's never allowed to win. That's
Jack,
what we put.
jump position 1, 2, or 3.
If you get 3, you get 3 and 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you said you're not going to be good at this, which means I'm probably not in danger of losing 2 of my top ones by the time it gets to me. I'm going to go 3.
Okay.
I want the 3-4. I want
Okay.
the back-to-back.
You want the wraparound.
Yeah.
That's a good placement. I'll give it to you.
Oh, it's such a hard thing to do now, isn't it? Because it's like there's some real like basic ones on here that like
Well,
I
I'll
know
tell you
he's.
what.
Oh no, I'm
potentially
going
gonna
for go basic because then he doesn't have full 5 answers.
Well, anyway, I'll tell you what. The decision's out of your hands, Rob. I'll go first. How about that?
Sure. So I'm middle.
How about that?
You're middle, yeah, you're mid.
That is fine.
That's rude.
I'm used to going second anyway.
So I think that. So, if I'm honest, my list is very short,
Oh, I mean, if as long as it's more than 5.
and I know there's a lot of debate over whether or not this is a Christmas movie.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But I think of the traditional Christmas movies, this may be the only one I actually like.
I don't know where he's
I
going.
I don't know. No
Die
idea.
Hard.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh, you're that kind of guy, are you?
You're.
What's wrong with Die Hard?
Such a Christmas movie!
That is such a Christmas movie.
Why is it a Christmas movie?
It's always on at Christmas. You watch it at Christmas.
It's on every time of the
It's
year.
not always on a
There
Christmas.
are,
It is.
It's not
right,
always on a Christmas!
It totally is.
You can watch Die Hard any time of the year.
Just because you
These
can
are
watch
films
To be
that-
there, you can watch any of these movies
Yeah,
at
you
any
can-
time of the year.
But you're just a bit weird.
I'm pretty yeah.
You can watch Elf at any time of the year. It doesn't change. Like, it's just
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't put Elf on my list.
That was
the one he mentioned like 2 minutes ago.
He hasn't claimed it yet, has he? You might not claim it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I try not to tip picks, but Die
so
Hard.
So Die Hard. Okay. What about Die Hard?
I
Do you
mean,
enjoy?
it's just, you know what it is, right? I feel like at Christmas, you just want to relax. You don't need anything too complicated. And what's less complicated than there's a baddie in this building, let's shoot the fuck out of him. Like, let's be honest. I'm sorry, what's the building called? Nakatomi Plaza?
Yeah.
That-
Yeah. He knows it. He knows it. Yeah.
Like, honestly, and let's be honest, Bruce Willis is maybe not the greatest actor.
You can't say that anymore.
Why?
He had like a stroke or like he's really not okay. He's not like able to talk and stuff anymore.
He's got
MS or something.
yeah, not Parkinson's. What the other one? Is it MS? He's got
really
like,
bad.
He's got one of
Okay.
those like degenerative diseases.
Jokes. I thought we were gonna have to pull one out halfway through the.
No. He's
Pull one
alive.
out for Bruce Willis.
Oh.
It was his birthday the other week, actually.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough. But yeah, like iconic in terms of like a Hollywood name.
Of an
Bruce
action
Willis.
film, it's
It's
iconic.
I
It's a
just-
Christmas film.
Yeah,
It's iconic
like, I
because
get
it's
it.
debated,
I
right?
get it, but all them like Christmas nonsense, like Santa, woo, like all that shit. I can't deal with that. Give me Die Hard.
Die Hard. Okay, it's a strong first pick. It wasn't on my list.
Was it not?
It was on my honourable mentions.
Ah,
but as an
fair,
honourable
okay.
mention, it was like it's just kind of there as like a Christmas film that I don't really want to choose.
I think it's more so a Christmas movie because people argue over whether or not it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
In and of itself,
yeah. You don't instinctively think
yeah.
Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's kind of it's in the meta of Christmas movies now, so it's kind of in.
To be fair, I've got a couple meta Christmas movies on my list.
I've definitely got meta. I've got a solid meta Christmas.
But yeah.
Okay,
that's it.
cool. Die Hard, first pick. Nice. On to me. I've gone for the other Alan Rickman special. Love Actually.
Fuck!
It's like 5 movies in one. It's like it's got all-star cast. It's like it's got. Does Alan Rickman ever not play a bad guy?
Well, I mean, technically,
No, Robin Hood, bad guy as well.
technically, in his biggest portion of films, you know, the big series,
Yeah.
he's a good guy.
Yeah, but after like lots of deceit and.
He's still a good guy.
Is he though?
But like doesn't.
He is.
He's
For,
not, is
for like
he?
5 of the films, he's still a dickhead.
All of the films are still a dickhead.
He's the cover.
Just
he's
cries
the
at the end.
You cry once and everyone forgets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a feel-good film. It's all about love. It's got like loads of famous people in it. Like I say, it's like 5 separate stories, 5 or more. Can't remember how many. It's just super heartwarming. It's got Bill Nye singing, and
So I'll give you this. That is the only good storyline in that film. Is the Bill Nye singing "I feel it in my fingers."
There are good storylines in Love
No,
Actually.
I hate this film. This film should be cancelled.
why?
It's full of white people just doing white people shit. There's like 2 black actors in it, and the one's just a side bitch who's filming the porn. The other one is just getting cucked by his best mate. Like,
Do you know what?
what the hell is wrong with this film? Is absolutely horrendous. It's awful for women.
horrendous.
It's awful for people of colour. It's literally, if it was made in 2024, it'd be cancelled.
Coming from the guy that picked the all-white cast of Die Hard.
It is true. White on white violence is fine.
Yeah,
There's no violence in Love Actually.
Exactly. It's not fine.
No, I just honestly, the themes behind the film as well. Like
Love.
What, love?
It,
Oh, I can't get on with it.
this kid just lost his mother, and instead of like sending him to a counsellor to like work his grief through, they just start chasing after a girl he's never gonna end up with ever. Like,
Give him a drum kit.
He picks up a valuable life skill.
Yeah.
He learns how to play the drums.
He does
will
learn how
go
to play the
far.
drums.
and you know what I hate about that kid as well?
He's ginger.
If you had a brown kid do that at Heathrow Airport, he would get shot. You cannot run through the airport past security like this kid does. Honestly, this film.
because this was pre-proper security.
Yeah, it was pre-proper security.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It's 2005, bro. It wasn't.
When was 9/11? There.
2001.
2003.
Let's say 2003!
I don't know. I'm not American. So it wasn't pre-proper security.
Yeah, but they didn't have Magic Rowan Atkinson playing distraction.
Yeah, I mean, also Rowan Atkinson.
He
would you like to-
saved 2 sets of people in that movie.
He did.
Saved?
Yeah. He saved Alan Rickman
He did.
first up,
The
and he
necklace?
still managed to fuck it up in the end anyway. But he saved Alan Rickman the first time because he was taking his sweet fucking time until the wife came back, and then he didn't get the necklace that time, and then he helps the kid.
I will give it to you. Rowan Atkinson is a good character.
What?
But
Also
he's in
white.
there for like 2 minutes.
They're all in there
They're all
for
in
2
there for like 2
minutes.
minutes.
They're like 20 people.
Nah. He's got less. Like literally, that Colin Firth storyline, absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. He fell in love with a woman because she was making him cups of tea. Like that's really progressive. Like honestly, they could have taken all of that Colin Firth storyline and given it to fucking Mr. Bean, what's his name? Rowan Atkinson. would have made the film 10 times better. Honestly, it's just a cult classic.
So you just
I don't
don't
know
like
why.
Colin Firth then? It's not like a white thing. It's like a
just
Colin
a bit
Firth
boring.
thing.
You white, you Colin Firth.
It's just a bit boring. Even the foreigners are white in this film. Like the foreigners are Portuguese lady. Like, honestly, I just don't like it.
So you don't like it because it hasn't got a diverse cast.
Diverse casting, I think it's bad for women. Like, this film, really, it's all about men, like, exerting their power over women in this film. I really don't like it as a film. But, whatever.
It was also on your list.
Well, yeah, just because it's
I would like to point that out.
It's
Would
an
like to-
iconic Christmas film.
So, but none of these arguments come out when it's your pick. You overlook all of those things.
Anyway, my hatred for Love Actually aside,
Bill Nye, what a guy. Liam
Yeah.
Neeson, what a
There's-
guy. Alan Rickman, bit of a dick.
Also, what a guy.
Also, what a guy.
yeah, it's
Hugh
just
Grant, bit of a dick.
not the
But then
one.
he's like dancing to like his Hoover and stuff in his hallway. Kind of funny.
Yeah, it's not the one. But anyway,
It's a great movie. You're wrong.
Jack, first pick. First podcast, first pick.
My first pick
Oh, it's
is going to have to be The Grinch.
Oh, it's a good one if you're 5.
It's a great one.
wait, which version of the Grinch?
Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Not the cartoon
Not the
one.
cartoon
Oh,
one.
I'm just checking. I'm checking.
We're pandering for 6-year-olds here, not 5. It's a great movie.
Okay.
Sure.
5.
What do you mean if you're 5?
Give us some story.
Yeah, why have you chosen The Grinch over other Christmas films?
Because because it's a little bit different. It's not your shitty Hallmark movie. I'm sure, well, you might not have because you don't do social media ever, but you've probably seen all of the reels going around where it's like all of them are exactly the same, and it's like, please come home for Christmas. She comes home for Christmas. He comes home for Christmas. And they're all exactly the same fucking movie. The Grinch, a little bit different. Sure, fine. Based on a
Is it
kid's
different
book.
though? Isn't it just a knockoff of A Christmas Carol?
No. Have you seen The Grinch?
Yeah, have you seen A Christmas Carol?
Yeah,
Have you seen either of those two things?
yes, like one person who really hates Christmas, and
Yeah.
then after they're going through an emotional journey, they turn around and their heart grows 3 sizes and they like Christmas again.
I mean, that is what happens in The Grinch. There are no ghosts, though. There are no ghosts, though.
No ghosts.
Yeah,
No
because
go.
Only who's.
they're targeting the children's audience. That's all. It's just a marketing choice.
Nah, you can put ghosts in a kid's movie.
Do you think it's scary?
Casper.
Not Casper. Yeah, but Casper's all about ghosts. Ghostbusters.
It's got Ghostbusters. I watched Ghostbusters as a kid. Great movie. Not why we're here. Is there Christmas in Ghostbusters? Is that a pick later on?
Huh?
Is there ever a Christmas scene in Ghostbusters? Is that a pick later on?
No, it might be an honourable mention just because we
There is.
mentioned it.
Yeah, there is.
And there's the mention. That's it.
Okay, so The Grinch, is this something that's like happened in your childhood? Is it like, not saying that like you hated Christmas and then you've changed around?
Yeah,
or
it's
like,
fucking
is it
shit.
like
I hate
yeah.
it now still.
You were green once and now you're not.
No, it's a great movie. It's got Jim Carrey. I just think it's a solid movie. Used to watch it every Christmas, maybe, when I was a kid growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe? Yeah.
I think I'll have to do a refresh. I don't remember liking it that much.
Oh, it's solid.
Goes from like all the people hating The Grinch and being like, go away, stay in your mountain, to being like,
Yeah, and then he sneaks into all their houses and steals all their fucking Christmas trees and their presents.
the big Hoover.
Yeah, I think he's just misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
That's all it is.
Cast is fine, there's a green man.
So, okay.
Also, they're who's. I don't know. I don't like.
Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's
Diverse
the thing.
casting.
It's not
Different species, mate.
It's not just the diversity of it, right? I will take films with an all-white cast, but it's the fact they have 252 people in this film, and there's no diversity whatsoever. That's the crux of the issue.
Please note that he's got zero bad things to say about the Grinch. That he had to backtrack onto your pick, so I think my pick was amazing.
Instantly better. Yeah, I'll take The Grinch. That's a good one. Cool, you're up next. So we're
yes,
round 2, pick 1.
Yes.
Ooh, snaky.
I feel like my list isn't huge. It's good, but it's not huge.
Yeah, mine's not exhaustive.
Yeah, and I feel like he's gonna go
Basic.
big. And some of the basic big ones are good, but would maybe not be the ones I would pick if everyone had big exhaustive lists. So I might go basic again.
Oh.
I say again, the Grinch is not
The Grinch,
necessarily proper basic. But just to get it off the board, and it is a banger, Home Alone.
Fuck.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was my second pick.
And as a child, I really wanted my parents to leave me alone and for someone to try and burgle my house so I could make weird contraptions. Where I used to live, there was a big fuck-off staircase in from the front door, and I was like, I could just like chuck something down there so someone breaks through the door.
Oh
It'd be
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
It just gives you ideas to be mischievous.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
great
is
movie.
good.
Home Alone 1 specifically.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think we all knew that.
Yeah, we all took it as a given.
Yeah,
as
that's
the,
fine.
the first one. Yeah.
Just making sure.
Macaulay Culkin has done a lot of cocaine.
Now, not as like
Are we-
11-year-old Kevin he hadn't.
You know what? If you dye his hair blonde and add a couple kgs of cocaine, I could see Jack.
A
looking
couple
like-
kgs of cocaine. That's getting
I mean,
cut.
over his lifetime, how much do you think Macaulay Culkin has done?
Yeah, a lot.
Culkin.
Like, let's be honest.
Macaulay Culkin.
You put some blonde in Jack's hair and add a few years and a bit more partying. I think
How old
you
is
get to
Macaulay
Macaulay
Culkin?
Culkin.
I don't know. He looks about 71.
He came back recently, right? He was in some stuff.
Yeah,
Yes, he was in an
40s
advert
or
for
something.
something, wasn't he?
No, he was in a TV show or a movie. I
Yes.
can't remember.
Isn't he one of those actors that just reprises himself in things because he's such
Oh,
a,
maybe.
Yeah.
he's such like a cult classic. He can't get a job as like another actor because everyone's like, oh, it's Home Alone.
It's like a one-hit wonder.
maybe.
Yeah.
Like, oh, who's the other? Like Will Wheaton, who's always playing himself.
Mm. Does do that pretty often.
Same kind of deal, right? But yeah, no, great film.
Home Alone is established in like Christmas film history, right?
Yeah.
It's there.
Christmas movie royalty, some would say, and aka good pick.
I think getting the fact that they got Joe Pesci to like play this moron of a burglar who like gets thwarted by a child at every turn. I think that's one of the best acting performances. Like, it's just great.
I think it's inspired a lot of kids to be super mischievous, and like it'd be interesting to see like how many kids have like put like roller skates at the bottom of the stairs and like made
Start
noise.
blowtorching door handles.
So we're saying we're not allowing our kids to watch this film.
Yeah, it's a good pick. Very, very solid Christmas film.
How do you guys feel about the rest of the films? Because I'm staunchly in the class of they shouldn't have made another.
Oh,
one,
2 and 3
ruins it. But there's like 6, isn't there?
No,
No,
not 6.
there's
I think
only
I
there's
swear.
3.
Three, right?
3, yeah.
Not
yeah.
with Macaulay Culkin.
No, there's only 2
definitely
with. Only 2 with.
3 with Corey.
No, 3. I don't think 3
Oh,
has
it's
been.
the first 2.
I think so.
One where he's at home and the second one where he's in New York.
New York
Yeah.
with Donald Trump
Oh, yeah,
and the
I forgot
pigeon
about
lady.
that. Oh, I forgot about the pigeon lady.
2 isn't on the list.
I swear there's another kid and he uses like his remote control car and it's got some shit in it. I swear there's like there's a lot more than just 3.
They do
Might be
that
like-
sometimes though.
yeah.
They did it with Karate Kid.
Oh yeah.
Because you got 1, 2, 3 with Ralph Macchio, and then they made a 4th one with a girl.
Yeah, yeah.
It still had Miyagi in it, but they replaced the kid in Karate Kid. So they
Karate,
do it.
Karate different kid.
Karate different kid. Same karate, different kid.
You know what? Hot take. I like the Jaden Smith one.
No, you're wrong.
Not better than the original.
He teaches him kung fu.
It's not a kung fu kid.
Yeah, but still, like, it's a decent film.
No,
And there's a hell of a diverse cast in that one. So
it's got a black kid.
black
That's it.
kid, black mum, and everyone else is Asian.
Diverse.
Okay, but like strictly in terms of the definition of diverse, is it?
Alright, you got me there. There's no white people. I think it's a decent film, but yeah, no.
Maybe if
Anyway.
the first 3 didn't exist.
Anyway, off of the Karate Kid.
Yeah,
Not,
that's not Christmas.
not drafting like martial arts.
There's no
films.
Christmas in Karate
Not,
Kid.
There
like,
are 6 Home Alone films.
6?
Jesus.
Yep. Home Alone 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Home by oneself.
Television films. Home Alone 4.
Straight to
Home
TV.
Alone, The Holiday Heist.
Oh, that
Home
sounds
Sweet
rubbish.
Home Alone.
Oh my goodness. No.
Have you just figured out your next 5 picks?
Yeah.
Yes, these great movies I've never watched in my life.
Yeah, but we've also never seen them, so you could be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it was the
That's
best
great.
movie
That's
ever.
great. Yeah, yeah. It's so much better than the original Home Alone. Cool. So back to me again. This is not Rogue. It's a good choice. It's whether I punt it out now or save it. Oh, I'm going to go now. Why not? The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Good choice.
Not the original Christmas Carol.
If you're 5. Yeah, 2 can play that game.
Yeah, that'll teach me.
Slide off of mine because it's for kids. You go for the Muppet fucking movie.
Yeah, but you go for the original Christmas Carol. It's all dark and like.
Who
Oh.
picked the original Christmas Carol?
No, that's what
one.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't go for the original Christmas Carol. Never seen the original Christmas Carol. Genuinely don't know the plot.
I
Only
might
know the
have
plot
once
from
at school or something. But it's like
Muppet Christmas Carol. So much better. Yeah, Felt and Kermit make everything better.
I think Rob just likes Miss Piggy, that's what's happening.
Michael Caine as well as Scrooge.
Can you do the voice, please?
Michael Caine. Marco Caine? That's how you say it, isn't it? I'm saying Marco Caine. Michael Caine.
Apparently that's how you meant to say it. If you say my cocaine,
Yeah.
but with his accent, it sounds like how he says
Mike,
it.
how are we back on cocaine? I thought we threw Macaulay cocaine in the rearview
Macaulay
mirror.
Cocaine. Yeah, so I've never actually seen the original Christmas Carol, but I think the Muppet Christmas Carol is super good, super like kid friendly. It's a great Christmas film, heartwarming, and a lot less scary than the original Christmas Carol. You're getting haunted by ghosts, but they're Muppets, so you're not having a horrible time.
So what you're saying is it's a watered down version of the OG.
But a better version than the OG. I don't want to see Tiny
never
Tim.
seen- you said
I don't
you
want
never
to
seen the
see. I
original.
don't want to see Tiny Tim dying at the Christmas table.
Was
Do
Tiny
I?
Tim in the Muppet one?
It's like one of the Tiny Kermit.
Tiny Kermit.
Tiny Kermit.
Yeah, and you just got like so much more heartfelt emotion towards Muppets than you have for like random small children.
I think you may have just self-diagnosed yourself with a problem. If you feel more for some puppets than you do for some people.
There's a name
Some
for that,
Muppets.
surely.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I'm sure.
Photophobia.
Photophobic. There's no photo.
No, I'm sure it's a king. Let's not king shame.
It's
each
Oh,
other.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You keep your velvet. Just keep it far away from me.
Yeah, so Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, I think it's good. Again, it's the same concept as the Grinch. You know,
I mean, I
people
feel
like
like.
Christmas, love Christmas. Yay, we're all celebrating. So it's not very original.
But it makes you take a look at yourself. Makes you think like, what have I done in the past?
Not wait for your next one. I'm gonna rip you to shreds.
Like, lets you think about the past, and you're like, oh, this is all the things that like have happened, and I've been so mean. And then like the present, and you're like, oh, this is how I'm doing now. And then like, well, if I keep being this horrible person, or like if I keep doing this, then this is gonna happen. But like, you can change the now to be a better person in the future.
I'm not gonna lie. I learned none of that when I watched the
No.
movie.
Yeah,
All
but that's
I
'cause
I
you're
just
five.
went, this is a good movie.
Yeah, and also being horrible, kind of nice. We sit here and podcast judging people 9 ways to Sunday, and tell me that's good behaviour according to A Christmas Carol.
I'm allowed to vent once.
On that note,
Back to Amir.
yeah, again, my list isn't very exhaustive,
I
and
mean, it's quite difficult. There are a finite number of Christmas films.
there's two
Good
I
Christmas
think.
films.
Yes.
There's two I think I really want here.
Good thing you got two choices now.
Yeah, because I don't think you guys will take my other ones. So I am taking
Look on.
objectively
3-hour cricket film.
one of the best,
Oh,
most rewatchable films.
That's a big claim.
Shrek the Festive Edition.
No,
Star Wars Christmas special.
Oh yeah. Lego Star Wars the Christmas special.
no, I'm taking The Holiday.
Oh, I mean, you're talking to me about fucking diverse cast. He's got.
There's
What,
four
Cameron?
actors!
Cameron.
Only white people in them.
Cameron Diaz.
There's
And,
four-
It's Jack Black,
actors.
one of the whitest people,
There's 4 actors.
and
and they're all white.
There's 4 people with significant screen time.
Nah, you got the guy that stalks her all the way over to America, Adamar from The
Jasper.
Knight's Tale,
Oh, yeah,
also
but,
white.
No, but he's posh, so he
You
doesn't
got the
really
old
count.
Posh, so he doesn't count.
You got-
Yeah,
Surely
but like-
posh white dude is
You got
even
the
more
old-
Yes.
white dude.
Middle class white dude, posh white dude. That's diversity.
You got the old guy that she looks after, white dude.
Oh, I forgot about him. Arthur.
He's like a big bit of the movie. How did you
Yeah,
forget about
to be
him?
fair, to be fair. I just love Jack Black's character. I think he's hilarious, to be honest. Like, Jack Black is a legend.
That is, to be fair, I think from memory at least, I haven't watched it in a while, one of his more, or where he is more
He's
serious
actually
in the role,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Like he went for a phase of doing like semi-serious movies, and then he went back to
No,
okay,
he-
no, fuck it, I'm
yeah,
Jack Black.
he is serious, but he brings that levity that you need. Like, I think the problem with rom-coms is, like, they lean way too much into the rom.
No, it's just a standard rom-com.
It's just a-
It's
yeah.
a basic
It's-
rom-com.
You think it's
Yeah,
basic?
I don't
think
feel like
the
that.
addition of Jack Black, the addition of Arthur, it just adds greater emphasis to the story. And then,
Glad
you
we
know
added
what?
2 extra white people to that cast.
An old white
Love
guy
that
and a fat
diversity.
white guy, that's
I
diversity.
love the diversity. One's got a beard, like diverse.
Jack Black's ex, white.
Yeah. Snow, white.
But you know what? I think when it comes to Christmas and
Jude
all
Law's
the,
kids, white.
White. Jude Law, white.
when it comes to the meaning behind Christmas and all that jazz nonsense that you lot want to claim that Christmas movies are about, The Holiday's got good meaning. It's like, have some love. Love is good.
Have some love. Love is good. I don't like the premise of Love Actually. Solely love.
Yeah, because it's not his pick.
No. Love Actually is toxic love.
What? You have a man who stalks another person.
Yeah, and he got
Across the world.
And she got over him and told him to get the fuck out because I got a date with someone else. Like, she got over all that nonsense. And Cameron Diaz learned how to cry. Like, it's a growth movie.
A growth movie. I
mean,
love those.
Really, if you think about it, Cameron Diaz is just Scrooge.
Yeah.
She hates life, she's a bit of a bitch, and then, something makes her change her mind and she loves Christmas.
So,
She does say that she hates Christmas in that movie, and then at the end of the movie she likes Christmas.
This is the emphasis of this podcast. The outcome of this podcast, every film is the Grinch.
Yes, because every Christmas movie is basically the same thing. It's just sugarcoated in a different way.
Jack, tell me how Die Hard is the Grinch.
Because Bruce Willis is sad at the start, and then he's happy at the end.
He doesn't like Christmas because
He doesn't like the terrorists, so then he vanquishes them, and then he
vanquishes.
Strong word.
Comes in with his sword.
No, but yeah, I like as well with The Holiday. It's a good family film. You can chuck it on. Everyone will get around it. Everyone will watch it. It's not one of those films if you Shawshank Redemption. You put it on
at Christmas. That's definitely a bold play at Christmas.
It's not a Christmas movie, but I'm saying it's it will appeal to all of the guys, and then everyone else is just a bit but it's a great film. The Holiday, everyone will sit down, everyone will watch, everyone will have a good time.
Such a different category of film, though, isn't it?
Who said we had to compare apples to apples?
You might as well just compare The Holiday to Saw.
The Exorcist, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know about those films.
There's beds in each of them.
But yeah,
sure.
The Holiday.
It's you again.
It is.
I'm glad you picked that one. You really snaked me.
No, I don't. I mean, let's be honest. No, you guys aren't going to have any of my picks. I don't think.
I mean, like we said.
I think I have one that you definitely have on your list.
Ooh.
So it's just a question of who goes
when we
first.
punt it. Yeah.
I'm gonna take Harry Potter.
You are actually going to go there after our earlier discussion.
Yeah, why not?
You are actually going to go there. Okay, so
What?
right. So
No, explain.
yeah.
Well, what's wrong with Harry Potter?
Go
It's
on
a
with it,
Christmas film.
Explain.
How?
It's become part of the Christmas meta.
What?
For you.
Yes, for everyone.
For you.
Which one?
For everyone.
For you.
Which film?
I'll take the first one because it's the first
The
one.
I think
first
that's
film.
wrong. I think objectively, if you were going to pick one to be a Christmas movie, it's not the first
It's
one.
not the first one.
Yeah, but the first one's the iconic one. The first one's it's what gets you started. If you're watching them every night for a week, you take the first one first. It may not be the better film.
You don't watch them in you don't watch 5, 2, 4. No,
8.
Is that just me?
No, I mean I like seeing Voldemort.
You watch the first one
after
first,
the
Rob.
Chamber of Secrets. Yeah. I like to see Tom Riddle and then Voldemort die.
Yeah, it's it's a good representation of the series, and it's a bit more it's not too serious. I'm not taking 8. Let's be honest, that is not a Christmas film.
Yeah, but okay.
I think if you pick one of the Harry Potters to be a Christmas film, it's not one.
Okay, which one?
I think you pick 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that they always used to play on TV at Christmas because they were cheaper for them to get the rights for.
And they're also newer, weren't they, at the time as well, when we were growing up.
Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban I've seen infinitely more times than the first one because they were always on TV.
I don't think so. I feel like I've...
You didn't grow up it.
Fair enough. Fair enough, but I feel like I've seen Philosopher's Stone a lot more on terrestrial TV than I have the others.
Now maybe.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm picking the meta now. I'm not picking it 20 years ago.
Oh, nice. See, Christmas, you got to play into the nostalgia a little bit.
Christmas? No snow.
There's
Is it really a Christmas film?
There's snow in the movie.
In the first one?
I think there's snow in the first movie.
In the first one?
Yeah, there's always a fucking Christmas
There's
scene.
definitely snow in the first movie.
It's also not a Christmas film, is it?
It's
You
not a
don't
Christmas
think,
movie.
You don't think, oh, it's Christmas, let's put a film on. Oh, Harry Potter's a really good Christmas film.
Why not? It's a great Christmas film.
It's not.
No,
No, what he said is it's not a Christmassy film.
It's not a Christmas, it's like...
Yeah, but some of us, not everyone, is hopping mad about Christmas where they put their tree up in November, right? I don't think any of us fall into that category.
Our tree isn't up.
Yeah, we don't even have a tree.
We do have a tree.
Well, yeah, it's in a cupboard.
Yeah.
No one cares. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, for the people who like Christmas, but we're not Christmas mad, I don't want every film I watch when I'm relaxing on break over the holiday period to be just some Christmas razzmatazz nonsense. Like, I need some diversity and variety in my life, and that's where Harry Potter comes in.
But
Speaking of first Harry Potter, big diverse cast.
But arguably,
They got
It's got
giant.
one black guy.
And a giant.
it's got girls, it's got boys. It's got an old guy.
It's got a
It's got a
giant.
troll.
It's got Alan Rickman in it. It's got to be Christmassy.
It's got a giant. It's got a man with a turban. Like,
It's got a man. Fucking hell. It's got a man with a
He's not a
stutter.
giant.
Hagrid.
Isn't he a half giant?
He's got
Oh, is
giant.
it?
No, it matters. No, it matters.
I'm sorry.
You
We're
wanna
getting
get
some
pedantic
magic.
about it, it matters.
It's got a troll in the dungeon.
It's got a
Oh,
cerebrus.
I think that. So what?
A cerebrus.
Wait.
A cerebrus.
It's got a what?
What's the
No.
three-headed dog?
It's got- yeah.
Cerebra, right? Cerebrus. I don't know.
It's got a what? Sorry. Just one more time for the mic.
A cerebrus.
Nice. Okay, that's
What's
fine.
the actual term?
Say nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin this.
No,
this
it is.
pipe dream.
There's a
I don't
name
wanna
for it.
ruin this.
What the fuck is that? Three-headed dog.
Fluffy.
Thank you.
Just call it Fluffy. Never use the word you just used to anyone other than us.
Oh, Cerberus.
He even knows what it is, and he said it wrong. Cerberus.
What is it?
Cerberus!
Cerberus.
Oh no, here comes the Cerberus!
Did she win Bake Off last year?
How do you pronounce it? Cerberus.
I really don't want to tell you because I like this so much.
Get Wikipedia to speak it for you.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Jesus.
Oh, this would be jokes if Google was like, Cerberus!
Yeah, if both Jack and I are wrong,
We're not wrong.
I know we're not wrong.
Well done, you've translated it to Spanish.
Cerberus.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cerberus. Fuck it. That's what I said. You know what I
No,
meant.
it's not.
We did know what you
We
meant.
didn't know what you
Yeah.
meant, that's why we laughed.
Yeah. Cerberus, Cerberus, same thing.
Cerebrus.
Cerebrus, same thing.
No, that's the thing Professor X uses to go and look in other
That's
people's minds, isn't it?
That's Cerebro.
Oh, you know that one.
But anyway,
So
awesome three-headed dog
So I think
and a dragon.
what you're getting confused with here is a film that's on at Christmas and a Christmas film.
I think films
No,
that are
no,
on
'cause I
at
think
Christmas are Christmas films.
I think that's fine.
Right. But
That's it.
oh, okay. Oh, you ended with the inflection
I
was
felt
yeah.
like you had
yeah.
a point there on the tip of your tongue, and you just
I think that's fine. I think movies that are on at Christmas, as long as they're consistently on at Christmas.
On at Christmas.
they're part
I
of the
don't know
Christmas
about
meta.
him putting them on at Christmas to make it a Christmas movie, though.
It's a Christmas
That's
movie because
the
I'm putting
thing,
on
right?
every year. Yeah.
No, but I think that of the films I've taken, all of them will be on TV at Christmas.
Yeah. Die Hard will probably be on. Harry Potter will probably be on because
Because you'll put it on.
yeah. But like Jack's saying, like 2 or 3 probably more likely to be on. I've seen the
Maybe
Basilisk
not now.
killed like a lot, but yeah. I
Maybe
don't
not
know.
now.
They finished them,
I
haven't
think
they?
4 might be the one on most of the time now.
Goblet of
It's going
Fire.
to be whatever's cheapest for them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever one they bought the rights to quicker.
Do they not sell them as a bundle?
Probably
I'm
not.
talking about like satellite TV here. I'm not talking about like streaming
ITV.
from anything.
Oh,
Yeah, true.
Cool. Okay. Questionable choice.
Round 3, pick 2.
Me.
Mr. Nage?
It's whether I go. Oh, I don't think you'll go for that one.
Or will I?
Yeah, or will you? I mean, I hate that film, so no. Gotta go with stick to the classics. Stick to the classics. My original choice. Jingle All the Way.
I can't say I've had the pleasure.
Arnold Schwarzenegger becoming an action hero
At Christmas?
at Christmas.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No,
Oh, it's a good
neither
one.
have I.
Arnie's not the best actor.
No, But he's hench, and he plays like the same. Like he plays the.
He plays Arnie in every movie.
He does. He plays himself.
Mm.
Congratulations, you played yourself. But it's relatable. Relatable for like. Huh?
How do you relate to Arnie, please?
Oh, I don't.
The man,
Look
the
at
man
me.
who couldn't put on a muscle to get a job, you could not put on a single muscle.
But like, right, so this is like standard man behaviour of like, right, it's the last minute, I need to get my kid a present. I need this action figure in this shop, and then he like ends up fighting all these other people, and he's like, I really need this thing, and then he's trying to bargain with this other guy, and he's like, no, can't get it, and he's like trying to search everywhere for this toy. It's like, you just should have bought it earlier. Just be more prepared. And then at the end of the film, he's there on a float, dressed up as this action figure, and his son's like, oh my god, it's that guy.
As someone that's never seen this movie,
That's a crap
I
blurb.
now
Don't
want
want
to
to see
watch
this
this
movie.
movie.
Yeah, I agree.
But it comes with like standard Arnie, like a horrendous comedy.
Okay, objectively, if you took every Arnie film ever made,
Predator.
where would it rank?
Oh.
Where would it rank? Maybe like fifth.
Fifth? What's your ranking?
Predator.
Predator,
Yeah,
Terminator,
yeah.
Batman.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze!
Yeah, to be fair, if you want to watch Arnie be a superhero,
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Commando.
Oh, I forgot about Commando. That's four, right? So you...
No, that was
Oh,
three.
that's three.
And then Kindergarten Cop.
I haven't seen that either, actually.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a good one. It's a bit different from like your standard lovey-dovey rom-com film, and it's not an action movie either.
but he's a superhero.
But he's just a regular
Dressing
person,
up,
just a
isn't
regular guy, just a regular guy.
Your face dressing up.
Yeah. So he's just on like a float, like a Christmas Day parade or something.
Right, okay,
And he's
like
dressed up
one
on
of
the
those
float.
guys who fake crime fight, go out in
Yeah,
their
yeah.
costumes and that. Yeah.
But he's like on a float with flowers and stuff, and like it's effectively like Action Man, like in front of his kids. It's like, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's a good film. Yeah, obviously not on either of your lists.
That's
No,
not.
you could have got it last. 1 second.
It is not. Bye.
Still recording.
It's not recording.
Bye. Jokes. It has been recording for half an hour.
Shit.
Okay, so Jack,
Uncut.
you're next.
I've got two back to back.
You got
yeah.
two
Yes.
back to back.
Sick stuff. Okay.
Oh, I like it. Oh man, your list is long.
Yeah. Okay.
It's always funny this because it's always like, right, I want to try and snake some other people,
But it's also like I want
unintentionally.
the good ones.
Yeah, but then it's also like, Amir goes and picks some rogue things. I've just picked a rogue thing. Like,
You
it's
could've
always
got-
really
yeah.
interesting because you're like, I'm
what
trying
I
to
think
pick
is an
people.
obvious one.
Yeah,
It
it's
may
definitely
be
not an obvious one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first one, the two back to backs. I don't know if this is contentious or not.
Oh,
I like this
my
movie.
guy's pulled fucking Harry Potter out his arse, mate. You'll be fine.
Yeah, this is fair. mine is actually centered around Christmas.
I'll take it.
I'm going with the Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With what's his name? Whose name I can now not remember in my head.
Buzz Lightyear. Not Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear. What?
Is he not Buzz Lightyear?
I don't think so. Oh, what's his name?
So it's called Santa Claus.
Santa
The
Claus.
the
with-
Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
What is his name? I had this earlier in my head when I wrote it down as well.
I can't remember. I just remember his face.
Tim Allen.
That's the one. Yeah, see, Buzz Lightyear.
Tim Allen.
Buzz Lightyear.
Great movie.
It's a good one. It's so good that they made like 3 of them.
I think so. But again, go for the first one. Best one. I think.
Mate, you're loving your
Although
trilogy.
similar to what we were saying about Harry Potter, I think on TV I would only ever see the second one played a lot. Is it
Yeah.
the second one? Like where he goes hunting for Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
Or is
Is that the first one? I think that's the first one, isn't it? I don't know. It's all blended to one in the end. Of it.
Yeah. Maybe that's the first one. Either way, great movie. Dad accidentally kills Santa, has to become Santa because of the Santa Claus. You kill the man. You know, you keep what you kill. That's a different movie, though.
I think I have seen this.
You would have
but
seen it.
Didn't know what
I think
it was
you would have
called.
seen it, like when it came out, and like a couple of years after, it was on TV.
It was a big
Yeah. I can imagine.
Um,
I do. Is there like a big fight scene where he kills Santa by accident?
I can't
on the
remember
roof,
how he
isn't it?
kills
On
him,
the
but
roof?
Santa's on the roof and
Yeah.
he does something, and then Santa falls off the roof, and then the body disappears but leaves the suit. And then Tim Allen puts the suit on, which is a bit weird because you've just seen a man disappear and you've just put his clothes
a
on.
dead man's clothes on. That's weird.
And then he slowly turns into Santa. So like over the course of the movie, like he gets fatter and his beard goes grey.
Yes, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. To be fair,
I've
didn't
not
know
watched
that's
it in
what
a while, but it is a good movie.
It's a good film. I didn't know what it was called,
Yeah.
but objectively,
Christmas
that's a good film.
It's
Yeah,
like
no,
one of
I'll take
those.
that.
It's like when someone plays a song and you've got no idea what the name of the song is, but you're like, I know this.
I've seen this. I've seen bits of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you would have seen bits and pieces of this movie, even if you have never seen the movie before.
Yeah. 73% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'd like to see that you haven't bothered to do that on any others. but
Well,
it's
it's that to Google it to find out what it actually was.
fine. Yeah, it's a good film. I like it.
I mean, we can look at ratings going forward if you want to.
No, we don't need other people telling us what our percentages are. Yeah, a good film. Sorry, Christmas hit.
Great.
It's you again, friend.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot here.
What are we on, like 4-1?
Yes, this
4-1,
is my
yes.
fourth. Yeah, so 4-1.
What's the cast like in The Santa Claus?
Probably
To
what
be fair, other than Tim Allen, I don't think it's like star-studded. It's like there are a couple of people in it that you probably recognise, but not like big Hollywood people.
Yeah, fair enough.
My second one is going to be, and I feel like, no, do you know what? Yeah, we're gonna commit. Polar Express.
Oh, it's on my list. Nice. Okay.
A little bit of Tom Hanks as a train conductor.
Yeah.
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 But
Good old little adventure Christmas movie. Let's go from, apparently outside the front of your house there's a magical train that's appeared. We're just going to get on that thing because why not? All the way to the North Pole.
don't get in vans because
You don't even
people
really
have got
need
candy.
Santa in
But
that movie.
Yeah.
But it is a great movie.
it is.
Yeah. Objectively, a really good film.
Yeah.
I think it,
Like as and even like
It's
as
own
a
right,
movie,
yeah.
it's a good movie. It's not like some of the other things we've listed are good because they're Christmas movies. Like,
Yeah.
And you liked them, and they make you feel a little bit warm and fuzzy at Christmas. This is a good movie.
Yes. Yeah. Like it's a film you can actually watch at other points in the year. You can watch it in January. You can watch it in February when it's fucking cold and snowing outside.
Watch any of these movies
Rob,
whenever you want.
stop making
No
that
one-
argument.
No
that
one
doesn't
is
happen.
pigeonholing you to just December for these movies. We will probably take the mick a little bit if you watch, I don't know, The Holiday in the height of summer.
Or Harry Potter in.
Maybe not The Holiday. It's probably not the best example, seeing as half of it is set in LA.
Mhm.
Which is constantly on fire.
I think this film kicked off like a run of people wanting to make train
films.
Yeah.
And it like suddenly there's all these like train films that are just a pale imitation of the Polar Express.
I
Like
think the other thing with the Polar Express is, I think that's one of the newer movies that we've mentioned.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Christmas movies that are probably on all of our lists
Old
are very,
classics.
like, I would say like 90s based almost.
Yeah. Right,
And then there was
centric,
a
yeah.
gap of years where there wasn't a
Oh,
good Christmas movie that broke through into mainstream Christmas movies.
Mm.
yeah.
Kind of like Christmas songs, to be fair.
Yes.
Like all of the Christmas songs we always listen to are made like
The 70s.
yonks ago,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
ones made in the last 5 years. But Polar Express, like after that little bit of a gap, came out and was like, no, do you know what? We need a new good Christmas movie.
So,
Let's get Tom Hanks.
2000 something, 2003, 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it
early-
2003?
early noughties?
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry.
I feel like you verified me more than I verified
Yeah.
you for
2004.
the fucking 9/11.
04.
I was closer than you guys with 9/11.
I'm not American.
So,
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Very good Christmas film. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was on my list.
What else is on your list, Rob?
What else is on my list? As my 4 pick 2. I mean, there's going to be people rinsing us in the comments. Not that anybody even comments on anything.
I think the only person who's officially commented is Maya. Shout out.
Rob likes Muppets.
Secret Santa's coming up.
Secret Santa's good, yeah. Mate, you getting fucking Albanian Muppet, that's what. It's got fucking one eye missing. Like.
Albanian Muppet.
I'll get you an Albanian Cerebrus.
How do you say it again?
No. Oh, no!
Oh, fuck. Sabirus.
Sorry.
Yes. Is going to be Elf.
Someone was going to take Elf.
Yeah.
Like, Elf was going to be taken. It was just a question of when it was taken.
Yeah. And I've done that because you took Home Alone.
You really ripped into me earlier for picking like a kids movie, and then you've gone with Elf and Muppets.
But a lot of Christmas films are kids' films.
And that stopped you from ripping into me when I picked The Grinch. Huh?
But The Grinch is like, that's actually kids. I feel like the Who.
As opposed to Elf.
Yeah, but like Will Ferrell's big. He's not a kid. There are no kids in that film. Yes. I mean, it's a very childish film. Will Ferrell coming to big city and he's like, oh, I need to find my dad. My dad's Santa. And he's like, his dad just doesn't love him. It's like, go away. You're not my elf.
Because he's not an elf. He's a human.
It is a very fun movie.
It's a fun movie, fun. Right?
It's very silly. It's very quotable.
Go on then.
Oh, I mean, like... Bro, I got 5 Christmas films. Oh my god, it's Santa.
It's a good movie. I do enjoy Elf.
It is. I think it does add a different element to Christmas movies, but it is still kind of samey for me.
Okay, so try and break away from the samey
White
Christmas vibe. Sure.
So my thing with Elf, I think if I saw it in the TV listings, I don't think I would make the time to sit down and watch it. I might put it on in the background while I do stuff.
Yeah.
But I think there are a lot of other movies that we've already mentioned where if I saw it, I'd be like, oh yeah, do you know what? I want to watch this. I haven't watched it in a while. But I think regardless, even if I haven't seen Elf in years, I think I would still just put it on in the background.
I feel like Elf is like something that is just on a lot.
Yeah.
As well. It's got screen time. So someone must like it. I think it's a solid Christmas film, right? It's in the rankings. It's like you were saying with Polar Express. It's sort of like the new age of Christmas films. It's one of the newer ones that's come out and kind of hit into the list of Christmas films.
I just don't like Will Ferrell that much.
That's controversial in and of itself. Really.
I just think he overacts everything. Like, he's just a bit much.
2003.
Oh, earlier than
2003.
Polar Express.
I feel like he takes what Steve Carell's able to do and just like makes it stupid.
He's very extravagant, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Shit
just,
over the top.
Yeah, it's just not my kind of actor. But yeah.
The premise of the film, brilliant.
Yeah. So, I won't lie, the Polar Express and Elf
I've just snaked you.
were the last two.
The last two.
Rob, how many you got left on your list?
I have 3 left.
The last 2 true Christmas films.
But what
on
about
my list.
Home Alone 6?
I have other films, but
I mean, you've also shoehorned Harry Potter into this.
Harry Potter is a Christmas film.
You chose Harry Potter over Elf or the Polar Express. You
Harry
could have had Harry Potter at
Harry
any
Potter.
time.
You shouldn't have.
Harry Potter is a great Christmas
I'm
film,
not-
and I will not hear any else.
Okay.
The ones I have coming up is debatable.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have punted it so early,
You shouldn't
right?
have shot your shot with Harry Potter that early.
See,
This is the problem.
How I feel about Harry Potter is I thought they would have been gone because I love
You thought
Harry
they
Potter.
would have been gone.
You're weird.
But yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah, it's confirmed. So I'm gonna go for more personal picks.
Lagon.
No,
Clash of the
ones that
I think if
maybe
you make that joke one more time, then it's racist.
maybe more like my traditions than actual, university applied Christmas traditions. This is one of the films I always watch, have to watch every year. Mean Girls.
A film you have to watch every year.
Christmas.
Explicitly
is
at Christmas, or
Yeah,
just watch
it's like a Christmas film. You got to catch up
disqualified
on
this
Mean
before?
Girls.
has the main host ever been? Has one of the main participants of this?
For that
What's wrong with Mean Girls?
How?
Like
how is it?
at least with Harry Potter,
There's some
there is
snow.
a mention of Christmas, and there is a couple of people that say Merry Christmas.
Some kids have
Okay.
scarves on.
Yeah.
Like
Like it's not very long. It doesn't happen and basically the only reason they do Christmas is so they give Harry the invisibility cloak.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be in the movie.
It,
Mean Girls, go explain.
it definitely comes on the TV every year in December.
Because you put it on.
No. On like film 4 or something. Like, not necessarily because I put it on. It just started there. I watched it like 4 years in a row, and I was like, alright, I'll watch Mean Girls. It's a great film. Like, objectively, it's the best film that we've taken so far.
because it's an actual film
no.
and not a fucking Christmas film.
Polar Express is better than Mean Girls. There, I said it.
She doesn't even go here. Nah,
Oh.
it's not. Like Mean Girls, objectively, like, I think with me, once I do one Christmas film, I'm like Christmased out for the season. And
It's
you
not
have
your
to have
personal
variety.
like I'm done with Christmas.
Well, yeah, we all right. Let's draft a topic of my favourite things, and we'll be able to put it in there.
I mean,
like,
that's basically what you've done.
Yeah, Harry Potter, Mean Girls. Like we're slowly making that list happen.
it's a great Christmas film. I think it's always on the TV, kind of.
Kind of. That's gonna get cut right there.
And I think it's so opposite to anything else you watch at Christmas. You just have to have it.
It isn't a Christmas film. Because it isn't a Christmas film.
You know, our audio's really bad. You shouldn't.
It's a good thing we've got a microphone.
Yeah, I'm not sure it will pick anything up, but whatever. Yeah, I know it's a bit out there for a
It's
Christmas
tenuous.
choice.
It's not a Christmas movie.
It's,
This is top 5 Christmas movies, and you picked not a Christmas movie.
You're getting
twice.
You're getting
Can we just twice?
You're getting called out by a guest.
I mean, let's be honest. I live with the man. He
You
calls
could
me out a lot
have,
more than this.
you could have just sat there like 2 minutes before we started this and just googled
Looked up
top
Christmas,
Christmas
films
movies.
and had more of a chance.
Yeah, but that's
than...
disingenuous. I hate that. I don't just take things because they're there. Just because the
he's
world
trying to take
likes
the moral
them.
high ground.
Just because the
It's the
world
only thing
likes
he's got,
them.
mate.
Yeah.
Just because the world likes Love Actually doesn't mean I'm gonna take it. Like, just
Because
because
it's
the world
already been
likes
taken,
things
mate.
doesn't
Because it
mean
got
I
taken.
need to be forced into liking things. Christmas is my Christmas, and my definition of Christmas: Mean Girls.
What are you having for Christmas dinner, Amir?
Food. Whatever I cook. Like,
Roasted.
Christmas is what you make it, and I think part of Christmas is creating your own like family traditions and things. And going with family traditions, my next pick.
Mean Girls is not a family
Mean Girls is
tradition,
not
it?
a Christmas.
It's a you tradition that you force on your family when you go home.
Right now.
No, my next pick.
Maya, confirm.
you only watch it
I've
outside of
actually
this.
watched it with Maya before.
Because it's not.
Because
a
it's
Christmas.
not a Christmas movie!
No, because she goes to bed at like 8 o'clock. But whatever. That's here or there. It's just a great film.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
It's a great film.
It's a great movie.
We're not.
It's
neither
not a
of us are
Christmas
discussing
movie.
that. Neither of us are saying it's a bad film. It's a great film.
It's just
But
yeah.
it's just not a Christmas film.
It's an Amir Christmas film. How about that? But my last pick,
It's made his own list.
and this one is a family one. Actually, my brother-in-law texted the family group the other day saying something. I can't remember what it
Oh,
was
wait, let me
about.
guess. Is it like Alien vs Predator?
No, he's like,
There's snow on the ground
It
outside
won't
when
be-
the whole planet blows
There's
up.
only snow in that movie.
it won't be Christmas unless you guys watch this film. Oh wait, going back to Mean Girls, they wear Christmas outfits in the film.
For a party.
No, they're doing a stage production. They do like Jingle Bell Rock on stage. It's at least got Christmas outfits in it.
Tenuous.
Like, at least got Christmas
Very
outfits.
tenuous.
Very tenuous.
Remember this and hold it over in the next podcast you do.
What's that mean, girls?
Yeah, exactly. Diversity.
But yeah, going back. So my brother-in-law texted the family group, and I think the quote was, "If you don't watch White Chicks, it's not Christmas." White Chicks is just a great film to watch at Christmas.
I think someone wasn't briefed on what the topic was.
Yeah. I mean, this is again this is the same line as Mean Girls. Great film.
It's a personal pick, I get it, but
Great movie.
I'm not.
Great movie.
I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of Christmas films. White Chicks is just a great film.
Why have we drafted
Do
this?
you know what? My last one, I'm just going to pick my favourite movie of all time. Fucking, I watch it.
Fucking
Yeah, but that
Predator.
would be
Yeah, I like it.
disingenuous if you don't watch it at Christmas every year.
Oh, maybe
you
I
don't
do,
watch
maybe
that.
I don't.
I actually watch these films at Christmas. Like, I genuinely do. It's a great film, and it may not be Christmassy in
In any way, shape, or
No.
form.
So
in the original sense, but someone decided
In the briefest sense.
to watch Die Hard on Christmas once, and now it's stuck. So I think you have
Are you
to
starting
start.
a revolution?
Yeah, I'm
with
starting
White
the
Chicks.
Christmas
You're also saying
revolution.
that
White
also-
Chicks and Mean Girls.
that also means that Die Hard isn't a Christmas film.
It
And
is.
it's just a film
No,
that you
it-
watch
it
at Christmas.
is.
That's
It is a
exactly
That's
what
not
you
what you
mean.
just
That is
said.
exactly
No,
what you've just said.
I said someone started it and it's become a Christmas film.
Which means it wasn't.
Which means it's not a
To
Christmas
start
film.
with, no. Because it's not themed around Christmas. But it's become a Christmas
Mate,
film.
my guys, there
It
was a
is
Die
now
Hard!
a
My guys, there was a Die Hard!
Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
Yes!
Look at the camera and say,
Yes! But it's not it's not like... Yes,
it's set at Christmas.
It's
You know
not
that,
set
right?
at Christmas, yes, but it's not. It's like an action film. It's not a Christmas film. But then it became a Christmas film.
But it's at least set
It's
at
at least
Christmas.
set at Christmas.
Set at this time or that time.
That's,
Who really
but
cares?
that is the crux of the Die Hard argument. That it's set at Christmas.
But it's an action
Therefore,
film, so
it's
is
a
it a
Christmas
Christmas film?
movie.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't have that with your other picks.
They wear Christmas out. It's out
Oh, fuck
during
off!
Christmas during Mean Girls.
Oh yeah, White Chicks.
They're white, it's Christmas.
Snow's white.
Yeah, I was reaching with
'Cause-
White Chicks.
Because the big problem here is that by picking good films, you've shafted both Jack and I because we've been limited to Christmas films, which are...
No, because the brief is Christmas movies. What do
Yeah.
you win?
If
I
it's-
mean, it's basically a two-horse race.
No, yeah, I agree. If it's quality of films, I'm miles ahead of you morons. If it's Christmas films, I'm in the dump.
Yes.
Like I'm getting swept down the drain with the other rubbish. Like
I'm glad I do not have to work with you in a professional sense. Like, you cannot read a brief.
You suggested it.
yeah, but that's why I suggested Jack. Actually, I didn't suggest it. Rick suggested it. But that's why I suggested Jack as a guest because I'm like someone who watches movies.
You suggested let's have a guest, and I was like, let's get Jack on because he will pick up some peculiar Christmas films.
Oh.
And then
Right,
And
and
then
then
I-
Amir.
And then I haven't had to pick any of my peculiar ones because Amir's just gone so left field
Yeah,
that
it's,
there's more than enough for us both.
I just don't like any of the other ones.
okay. That's fine.
fine.
Are you done?
Yeah,
This is me again.
it is you.
Christmas classic from the 90s. Possibly slightly biased because I'm from Brighton. But The Snowman.
The animated one,
Yeah.
not a fan.
Hate it.
Super short. Like half an hour, 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour.
Does it
That
count
movie-
as a film? Is it a movie?
Short film. Mate, it's more of a film than fucking
Yeah,
White
but-
Chicks, though, isn't it?
It's not more of a film than White Chicks. White Chicks is a movie.
It's movies, not short films.
It's also Christmas movies.
Yeah, pipe down. Go back in your box. Go back in your Rotten Tomatoes box. Yeah, Snowman. A boy builds a snowman, and then it comes to life.
Does it die at the end? I thought you liked the heartwarming ones.
It's heartwarming.
That's what you were saying
It's
earlier.
heartwarming.
When he dies.
Yeah, it's heartwarming when he melts because it's fire. It's hot. It's heartwarming. I'm warm.
Literally warm as hell.
Yeah, a boy builds a snowman, and then it comes to life, and it's like, and he goes and have a snowman ball in the North Pole. They have a little fly around. There's Alan Jones singing the songs.
That's the other thing. I hate the soundtrack.
The one song.
The
Yeah.
one song.
I hate it. Absolutely hate it. It's so overplayed.
You hate Walking in the Air.
Yeah.
Since when do you listen to classical music? Since when is it on commercial radio?
I never.
When is it overplayed?
The only classical music I have ever heard is when this stupid film comes on at Christmas and you have to hear it.
So it is a Christmas film.
Walking in
Verified.
the air.
Sure.
I
But it's
mean,
always on every Christmas.
it's as much of a Christmas film as the Doctor Who Christmas special is, or the Queen's speech.
The Doctor Who Christmas special is always Christmas.
It's always Christmassy.
Yeah,
you
it's not
could have
fair.
actually picked the Doctor Who Christmas
You literally
special.
could have picked the Queen's speech, and it would have been better
But
than
it's
White
not a
Chicks
film.
Full of Grief.
It's not a film.
The Queen's speech was longer than fucking Snowman.
It's like that your dreams have come to life, you've made something, and it's turned into, like, you've made a friend. And then you get to go and party in the North Pole with loads of other snowmen.
Your only child is showing.
It is. Yeah, that's cool. I enjoy it. It's every year. Christmas staple. Yeah, Christmas staple. But, like, as much of a Christmas staple as it is, it's like I'm not putting Wallace and Gromit on the list. Wallace and Gromit always on Christmas Day.
Yeah, this is
not a
true.
Christmas film. So I didn't put Wallace and Gromit on the list. Honourable mention.
So
I've seen the Snowman. I don't know. It never resonated with me. Like, I've seen it. I've watched it, I think, a couple times as well over the years. But just, yeah.
I think
I
it
don't
just
know. I
annoyed
don't know
me.
what it is about it. It didn't annoy me, but it just wasn't like, oh, that was amazing. I'm definitely going to sit down when I see that on next time and watch it.
But, like, most of the films we've mentioned are like, we'll put that on in the background.
I ain't putting no Harry Potter on in the background. That's the
It's not
main
Christmas.
event.
It's not a Christmas film.
I think, I'm realizing as we go through this, I think the reason I don't know many Christmas films is because of where I grew up. So, where I grew up in Africa, Christmas is hot as balls. It's basically like a summer party. So we were just swimming and then coming and eating food, going back to the pool and that. No one even watched a movie at Christmas. So I think there is some level to that
But your formulative years...
formulative.
Yeah. The form you as a person.
Formative.
Yes.
Formative. You can't give me shit over Sabirus and then be on your fucking high horse over there, Rob.
Yeah, anyway, you as, teenager, grown up, you've watched Christmas films. There is no way you have not sat in front of a TV at Christmas at some time and formed your own opinions about Christmas
I think
films.
my family are Christmas movie people because my parents thought that. My parents will whack out the Scrabble every year. It's so boring.
But you still put something on the telly, don't you?
Mm.
Like we mentioned, all of these films run in the background, and then sometimes you might sit down and watch them.
Yeah.
Usually with leftover food.
Always with Pringles.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah. I just don't know Christmas films, I get.
So Snowman, 5, pick 2, I'm done. Finito.
Okay.
Bo, yeah, your final pick.
That was actually not on my list.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, isn't it? Because you're like, oh, I'm gonna get this one because it's not I want to get this one first or whatever.
Okay, I've got at least in my head are 3 top tier Christmas movies.
I've still got 2 more on an honourable mention list.
I have nothing.
Here we go.
Yeah, we gathered that by the fact that you picked
Yeah,
White
you've got
Chicks and
Coach
fucking
Carter
Mean
on your
Girls.
list.
Oh. No, I watch that all
How
the
can I
time.
shoehorn Christmas into Coach Carter?
I watch that all the time. It's not a Christmas
Do I go for the most Christmassy of them, or do I go for my favourite of them?
Do you know what you currently have?
Either one.
Maybe you can make.
All 3 of them are Christmas movies, but if it's pure Christmas, then
You're quite Christmassy. You've got the Grinch, Home Alone, the Santa Claus, and the Polar Express.
Go for something you like.
Okay, I'm gonna go for. Let me just make sure I spelled this right in my fucking notes.
It doesn't matter, you just need to pronounce it. And then Amir can type it wrong. Cerebrus.
Yeah, I am going for the movie Jack Frost.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like he says, "Oh, he
Yeah.
doesn't know what it is." It's got Michael
Interesting.
Keaton. You seen it? Would you like a quick summary?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me an
yeah.
overview. Yeah.
So Michael Keaton is the
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost was his name. I think in the movie is actually Jack Frost. Stop cheating. Is the lead singer of a band. He has to go away and do a gig the night before Christmas one year, and tragically gets in a car accident and dies.
Oh, that's savage.
Yeah,
It's not what you want on
leaves behind a
Christmas.
single mum and a kid as well. And then the next year, his spirit comes back and inhabits a snowman. It's kind of like your one. Inhabits a snowman that his kid has made.
I ain't
And
got
then
no
he gets
dead
to-
people. I
and
ain't got
then
no
he gets
dead
to
people in
spend
my snowman
the
film.
entire Christmas movie, the entire Christmas period, with his kids. And he teaches him how to play ice hockey, and it's a great movie.
And it teaches you how to play ice hockey.
Yeah, and he's heartwarming because, same reasons you said.
But his dad's dead.
Yeah.
That's pretty
It's
savage.
about overcoming grief.
Overcoming.
You were like, oh yeah, movies with moral lessons and stuff.
Yeah.
The kid comes to terms with losing his dad by seeing him one last time, and they do some good stuff
In
together.
snowman form.
Yeah, and he helps him get on the ice hockey team.
How does a snowman teach ice hockey?
Because his dad was a good ice hockey player.
But the snowman doesn't have legs.
No, he's got sticks for arms though, doesn't he?
So it's just rolling about like.
Yeah.
It has 19% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't care.
I mean, 92%.
19.
Yeah, 92% more of a Christmas film than your Christmas film. The other 8% is like ice hockey film.
No dead people in my films.
Die Hard.
Die Hard, yeah,
No,
people die.
I-
Yeah, Alan Rickman dies.
The last two.
A lot of it. He literally described it earlier as Bruce Willis annihilating everyone. No,
Vanquishing, yeah. Yeah, it's a good film.
Great movie. Love it. Don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, isn't it? Like, it doesn't matter what these reviews say. It's like,
Actually a Christmas movie, and I like it.
you watch it and you like it.
Yeah.
Isn't
That's
it
what
all
matters.
about Christmas in your heart anyway?
Oh
Well,
my god.
who cares about what people think?
You would say that. You haven't
Yeah,
picked
yeah,
Christmas
you
movies.
weak Christmas choices. Cool. So do you want to do an overview, Amir, as you've written down in your spreadsheet?
What else do you have, Jack?
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
honourable mention.
So the other two that I had, like that I was kind of on the fence about. One which I was like, you probably have on your list, was Gremlins.
Yeah, I saw it.
I like it. I like. It's one of those ones where I'm like, do you know what? I've got good memories of Gremlins, but I just have not watched it in yonks.
No,
Everything else on my list, I have watched more recent than I have Gremlins.
Yeah.
But Gremlins is a good, solid Christmas movie.
Mhm.
The other one I had, which was the most Christmassy of the three that I had left, was Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, I had that one. I had that one as like the base Christmas film. Like if there's any Christmas film, it's Miracle on 34th Street.
Santa Claus gets put on trial. And it's got Matilda in it.
It has.
Okay.
There's lots of singing in it though.
Is it?
Singing, or is it like?
No, it's just like a parade and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not a musical.
No. Yeah, that was on my list as well as an honourable mention.
Yeah.
And that, like, if you'd snaked any of mine, I was going to hunt out Miracle on 34th Street. And the other one I had was Nightmare Before Christmas.
I had that on my list as well.
It's a bit spooky, but like, it's there as like Christmas film.
Yeah.
That was like a bottom of the barrel kind of like emergency choice. I had Die Hard and I had Polar Express as both options. But
What do you guys think about Just Friends? I saw that as in a lot of the lists I looked at. Like, no?
Is it a rom-com?
Yeah,
Nope, never seen it.
fair enough. Yeah. There was also Bad Santa, I think, but I've never watched it.
Oh, is that the
That's
Jackass one?
what's his? No,
Not
that's
Tim.
not. That's
No,
not
it's,
Lost film.
Oh.
You're thinking of Bad
Bad
Grandpa.
Grandpa. It's,
I can see his face in my head, but I don't know his name.
The guy who married Angelina Jolie.
Brad Pitt.
No, the other one, Billy Bob Thornton. Another white guy who's in Love Actually.
Have you seen Love Actually?
He's the president of America.
Oh yes, of course he is. Yes. The other one that I had on my list that was kind of, I didn't say it at any point because it was kind of veering into the territory that Amir decided to just
Tenuous.
jump
Yeah,
into.
tenuous films.
Was Cool Runnings.
Good snow.
It's got snow. But also it's one of those ones that's on at Christmas. It's not necessarily centered around Christmas as the main theme of the movie, but I feel like it's always on at some point over the Christmas period.
Yeah,
And it's a great movie.
It is a great film.
I agree. I think I would have, if I'd have thought about Cool Runnings, I might have taken that. But, yeah.
You didn't. You went for two like left field fucking good films, but not good Christmas films.
Yeah.
Did you have any honourable mentions of it? Oh no, wait.
His list was gone by then around 2.
You got Shawshank Redemption on the list, like.
Yeah, no.
So we give an overview then.
Yeah, so...
Alphabetical order.
Well, let's go in draft order. I went first. I had Die Hard, The Holiday, Harry Potter, Mean Girls and White Chicks. Rob then took Love Actually, The Muppet Christmas Carol,
Damn straight.
Jingle All the Way, Elf, and rounded it out with The Snowman. And Jack had The Grinch, Home Alone, The Santa Claus, The Polar Express, and Jack Frost.
All of Jacks sound Christmassy.
They do.
Also, barring Die Hard, you're a teenage white girl.
Yeah. Yeah, you could make that claim. This is my kind of entertainment.
Yeah, that's completely fair, man.
To be honest, overall, I think Jack won.
Christmas, man.
Like, to be fair, I don't know Christmas movies that much, but...
Yeah, safe to say, you did not win.
The Muppets, I wasn't sure about that one, but...
Wait. When you come up with 5 Christmas films,
you got Christmas in the
you
title.
then get an opinion.
You got Christmas in the title.
You could have come up with the regular Christmas Carol, and it would have...
And then just tried to play off like, if it's the OG.
Yeah, but
yours is only a derivative form of my answer.
That would have been disingenuous, because I've never seen the film. So, you know what, I gotta go with my heart. And my heart was with Lindsay Lohan in Mean Girls.
And Wednesdays we wear in pink.
On that note,
thank you for watching, listening, tuning in. Tuning in is probably the correct term.
yeah. If you got it this far, thank you. Maybe next time I'll actually draft the topic that we're talking about.
It's not like it's been planned for like a week and a half, maybe 2.
At least.
I've had a busy week.
Got tube journeys?
I got stuck on the tube yesterday.
So
About
yeah,
an
more
hour
time
and
to
a
think
half.
of Christmas movies.
The Elizabeth line.
You literally could
The
have
4.5
asked
hours.
anyone.
The 4.5 hours.
No, mine was only an hour and a
With
half.
Rachel
but-
Riley on the Elizabeth line.
You should have asked the person next to you on the tube.
Yeah, what is a good Christmas film? Oh, White Girls.
You could have canvassed the entire tube for their Christmas movies, because the Lizzie Line's open plan as well. You could have literally pulled up the entire train.
Right, it's the tube. I'm not canvassing people's opinions. You're just there to stay on your phone and just
about your favourite Christmas movie?
When was the last time you were the weirdo talking on the tube?
Never.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. The tube is about one thing: get into work. That's it.
And on that note.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Catch you in the new year. Bye.